A father's love is often a quiet force, a steady hand that guides without asking for thanks. It's a language spoken not in words, but in sacrifice. This is the story of David, a father whose love was a silent, powerful current flowing beneath his son's life, unnoticed until the day it broke the surface. The story opens on two starkly different worlds. In one, we see David, his face etched with the lines of hard labor, his brow slick with sweat under the harsh workshop lights. Close-ups reveal his hands, calloused and rough, skillfully navigating a piece of machinery. The work is tough, relentless. Then the scene shifts abruptly. We're in a bright, trendy clothing store. David's son Leo drifts through the aisles with his friends, his laughter echoing off the walls. He holds up a new jacket, snaps a selfie, completely absorbed in the vibrant, carefree world reflected on his phone screen. He is the picture of youthful indifference, oblivious to the world his father inhabits just a few miles away. Later that evening, the quiet hum of David's love fills their small home. He moves around the kitchen with a gentle precision, preparing Leo's favorite meal. The aroma is a testament to his care, a special dinner for no special occasion other than love. But when Leo finally arrives, he is a ghost at his own feast. He walks in late, his eyes glued to his phone, and slumps into his chair. He picks at the food, his mind still lost in a digital world, barely registering the effort his father has made. David watches from across the table, his hope dimming with each unanswered question, his disappointment a quiet, heavy presence in the room. Later, alone, David sits under a dim lamp, carefully stitching a patch onto his own worn-out coat, a symbol of his own deferred needs. The next morning, he hands Leo a thick envelope of cash. "For your trip with friends," he says, his voice steady, masking the enormity of the gift. It is his life savings, a sacrifice offered without a second thought. The trip is a blur of fleeting pleasures for Leo. With his father's money, he buys an expensive camera, capturing moments he will soon forget. But carelessness has a price. In a moment of distraction, the camera is lost. Frustration and anger bubble up, and he cuts the trip short, returning home defeated. Annoyed and looking for a charging cable, he rummages through his father's room, a space he rarely enters. His hand brushes against a small, unassuming wooden box tucked away in a drawer. He opens it. Inside, the story of his father's life unfolds. He sees a set of old, worn-out work tools, their handles smoothed by years of constant use. Beneath them lies a faded photograph of a much younger David, his eyes bright with a hope Leo had never seen. And under that, a small bank book. Leo flips it open. The pages show years of small, steady deposits, a lifetime of saving. The final entry is a massive withdrawal, dated just before his trip, leaving the account nearly empty. In that instant, the world shifts. The laughter, the new clothes, the expensive camera, it all recasts itself against the backdrop of the stark, silent truth. The weight of his father's unspoken love, of a lifetime of sacrifice condensed into a single bank transaction, crashes down on Leo. He walks numbly into the living room. There he finds David, asleep in his old, threadbare armchair. Even in sleep, his father looks exhausted, the day's labor etched onto his peaceful face. The worn-out coat is draped over the back of the chair. Tears stream down Leo's face, hot and silent. He gently takes a blanket and drapes it over his father's shoulders, a small, belated gesture of care. He then sinks to the floor, resting his head near his father's knee, finally understanding the profound, painful, and beautiful language of a father's love.